Another day, another beef between Clix and Veno and Peterbot and Pollo now. This time we have Peterbot actually calling out Clix and Veno on Twitter, saying that their recent Cash Cup win was a complete fluke and they should not have won. I'm going to be going over the whole beef in today's video. Hitting 100,000 subscribers would be like winning FNCS to me. So if you guys just want to help me reach that goal, please subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and turn on notifications. Use code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop if you want to support me even more. By far the best way to support me, and it surely does help me out a lot more than you guys think. Without further ado though, let's get straight into this video. All right, so let's just go over all of the tweets to start off with. So obviously first we had Clix tweeting out his first place in the Duo Cash Cup finals, and then Peterbot pretty much responded sarcastically. He said 99% zone reveal, you guys are crazy. And if you don't know what he means by this, he basically means that every single zone pulled towards Clix and Veno, and they also had the forecast tower uncontested, so they're able to get zone reveal and know where all of the future zones are going. So it's pretty much just saying that this Cash Cup win was Mickey Mouse and it shouldn't have counted. And then we also got a bunch of replies from Clix and Veno. We had Veno saying that pretty sure they changed the percent and been getting it so little lately, had it 2 out of 6 in week 2 of FNCS. So Veno was giving like a real response right there, and then Peterbot responded kind of childish. He says that's probably why you got 5th last week. And then Veno was kind of just trolling after that. He said went out clubbing the night before. Peterbot said you're so chill, and then Clix finally chirms in and says why you so tight, just say GG, you got the best AR and a coin. So I mean, first off, in this whole situation, I don't even know why Peterbot even decided to respond to him in the first place. He does look a little bit salty there, and you guys know I'm one of the biggest Peterbot fans, so I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to like glaze Clix or anything. He just randomly responded and just started hating on him. And Clix also does have a valid point where he says that Peterbot does have the best AR in the game, and he has a siphon medallion that heals you 75 shield over time through the whole game. So he has a very broken drop spot as well, and he also had Grim Gate last season, so I don't think Peterbot is the person to be able to talk about broken drop spots. And I'm pretty sure we can all agree that the drop spot that Peterbot has right now is by far better than the one that Clix and Veno have. But this is an argument between two of the best current teams on the region, and this is what Fortnite honestly needs to continue building the hype and building the storylines going into probably what is going to be the best FNCS of all time. These are two hype teams arguing on Twitter, and two of the biggest names in the scene as well. This is exactly what Fortnite competitive needs right now. We got a couple more crazy accusations though coming out of Peterbot. So Yamzo basically responded and he said, would you rather have Redline Rig or Clix and Veno spot? And then Peterbot responded and he said, obviously Redline Rig, but they get 90% of forecasts uncontested every game because Muzz is not trying to get kicked off of exit. And then Yamzo adds Muzz and says, is this true? And then Peterbot responds and says, use your brain. And then Yamzo says, I don't think Clix can just kick Muzz if there's a contract, and I don't think Clix would do that, but I might be wrong. And this is honestly a very interesting take from Peterbot here. He's saying that the team that lands next to him in Muzz and Trashy, one team that can really contest the forecast tower, doesn't want to do it because Muzz is actually on Clix's team that Clix owns, and that he can just kick him off at any moment if he feels that Muzz is griefing his FNCS, and also that Muzz doesn't want to start beef with Clix. I don't really know how to feel about this take exactly. I mean, it could go honestly either way. You would have to see what Muzz responds with, but I mean, obviously Muzz isn't just going to straight up agree with that statement. So that's one thing that I'm very curious to know what you guys think about in the comment section down below. Do you guys think that Muzz is afraid to contest Clix at forecast tower because he doesn't want to get kicked from Xset or not? And also let me know if you guys are team Clix or team Peterbot in the comment section down below as well, and who you guys actually think is winning this argument. We had some other pros give their opinion on this in the replies as well. We had Queasy saying, then he said, I think the purple DMR is better than the forecast. And then Veno responded and he says he's been saying this, but 50% of the time it's got no scope. I honestly couldn't really explain this one to you that well, so I mean, your guess is as good as mine as what they're talking about right here. Now we have a little bit of a tricky question to answer. Who is actually the better team right now between Clix and Veno and Peterbot and Pollo? And before a lot of you guys just go into the comment section and say that Clix is having a way better season, then I want you guys to look at their placement so far and let me know if you guys still think that, because they are honestly closer than you may think. All right, so let's first look at Clix and Veno. Now this team has qualified for every single Duo Cash Cup finals this season. They have placed 22nd in the Duo Cash Cup finals, 20th in the finals, 5th place in finals, and then they just won and they got 1st place in finals this week. And then for their FNCS placements, they got 1st place in week 1 of FNCS finals, and then they finished in 5th place in week 2 of FNCS finals. So keep that in mind now as we go over to Peterbot and Pollo. Now Peterbot and Pollo have gotten 4th place in the Duo Cash Cup finals, 3rd place in the Duo Cash Cup finals, and then they didn't qualify for the other two. But if we go to their FNCS placements, the first week they weren't able to make finals, and then in week 2 they actually won FNCS week 2 finals. So it depends on what you really value more, if you value a 22nd and a 20th in the Duo Cash Cup finals a lot more than not even qualifying, then that is completely fair. And I think you do still at this point have to give the nod to Clix and Veno, simply because of the fact that Peterbot and Pollo weren't even able to make finals in week 1, but they were also just W-keying a bunch, and they finished in 67th. So there were only like 17 spots off of qualifying for finals. And if you're still taking into account just how dominant of a season that they had last season, winning every single Duo Cash Cup, winning 6 out of 6 games in a Duo Cash Cup finals, and hitting 1,000 points in FNCS and winning by over 300 points, then you could still give it to Peterbot and Pollo. But I feel like right now in this very moment, you have to give it to Clix and Veno. What is most interesting about this whole beef to me is I know that the fights for high ground are about to be absolutely insane. These are 2 of the best height teams on the region, 2 of the most aggressive teams on the region, and 2 of the players with the biggest egos in the whole Fortnite scene. You know that after this whole engagement that they are having right now, they are about to want to take height from each other even more and grief for it even more. So I'm very curious to if this is going to lead to maybe them griefing each other's FNCS, because if they're having more of an ego battle than an actual like placement battle, and they just want to show each other who is actually better. And if you have been watching any of the Cash Cup games so far this season, I can actually show you how the battle for high ground has been going.
Get ahead.
I'm 1 HP, I'm 1 HP as well, 1 HP as well. I'm running front. Oh, there's another team taking it. Another team's running. It's Peterbot.
Yeah, what a idiot. They both just died off there.
Yep, here it is. They're going for it. They are going for it. Oh, Veno with the sneak. Oh, such a nice play. Veno sneaks up on Peterbot. But now Pollo is cranking on top of Clix. Clix versus Pollo. Who can do it? Clix goes up. Pollo gets hit hard. Clix in the box. Gets hit hard though. Pollo. Big damage onto Clix. They're not giving up without a fight. Peterbot now versus Veno. Oh my god. 4 Titans just going at it. Up in the sky. Holy crap. Peterbot 30 HP. 1 build. Peterbot goes down. That's all we needed last season. We needed EU.
So I mean, as you can see, so far this fight has been very evenly matched, and I feel like that's just how it is going to be throughout all of heats and all of grand finals. The only thing I get worried about is, like I said earlier, is one of these 2 are just going to grief each other, and it's just not going to end well. Let me know who you guys think is actually the better fighting height team. I would have to give that edge to Peterbot and Pollo. Clix and Veno are very close to them though, but Peterbot is one of the scariest fighters of all time, and Pollo is a very underrated fighter as well. And I think especially after just last season's domination of high ground that they had, they still have to keep that crown for right now. But other than that, that is pretty much all for today's video. If you guys did enjoy the video, remember, if you want to help me win FNCS, please just subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and turn on notifications, because if we are one day able to hit 100,000 subscribers, that would be like winning FNCS to me. Use code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop if you want to support me even more. Remember, it is by far the best way to support me. Helps me out a lot more than you guys think. Thank you so much to everyone that has used code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop. Thank God for another day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.